Lasciatemi cantare con la chitarra in mano, lasciatemi cantare, sono un italiano. Buongiorno Italia, gli spaghetti al dente e un partigiano come presidente, con l'autoradio sempre nella mano destra, un canarino sopra la finestra. Buongiorno Italia con i tuoi artisti, con troppa America sui manifesti, con le canzoni, con amore, con il cuore, con più donne, sempre meno suore. Buongiorno Italia, buongiorno Maria, con gli occhi pieni di malinconia. Buongiorno Dio, sai che ci sono anch'io. Lasciatemi cantare con la chitarra in mano, lasciatemi cantare una canzone piano piano, lasciatemi cantare perché ne sono fiero, sono un italiano vero. Buongiorno Italia che non si spaventa, con la crema da barba la menta, con un vestito gessato sul blu e l'amo viola la domenica in TV. Buongiorno Italia col caffè ristretto, le calze nuove nel primo cassetto, con la bandiera in tintoria e una 600 giù di carrozzeria. Buongiorno Italia, buongiorno Maria, con gli occhi pieni di malinconia. Buongiorno Dio.
Good morning back there. Hello, friend. I see you.
Lasciatemi cantare con la chitarra in mano, lasciatemi cantare una canzone piano piano, lasciatemi cantare perché ne sono fiero, sono un italiano.
3 minutes until showtime. Settle in, guys. Here we go. Get that morning brew ready, and then we're going to talk Gianni Russo. Let's go. Settle in, guys. Live next, Gianni Russo.
Same old stool, same old chrome and shatter. Coat on the hook like it doesn't even matter. Door swings wide and the night just steps aside when that first cup smiles at me. Morning brew at Tommy Stigs, where the troubles come in small and the dreams pour out in big. Sugar on the counter, laughs floating over the rugged. Life feels large and lovely from a little porcelain mug. Frank on the box, humming low in the corner. Steam writes my name on the glass by the order. Jokes with the boss about yesterday's close call. He says, kid, you made it, you're here, that's all. Morning brew at Tommy Stigs, where the worries shrink to crumbs on the plate beside the figs. Stories in the sunlight stirring slow with every shrug. Yeah, life feels large and lovely from a little porcelain mug. Out on the avenue, they chase their noon.
Coming up on 7.
I got time on a
7 a.m.
spoon and a second cup too. Oh yeah, if the world goes fast, let it pass, let it spin. I'll be right here where my day begins.
All right, we are at 7 a.m. We are at 7 a.m. We do a cold start when we get to 7 a.m. because it's only right. It's only right you do a cold start. The coffee is ready. We are ready to start talking. We're going to talk Gianni Russo today. Let's see where it is. Where are we here? Let me check here. And there we are. There's Gianni Russo hanging out on the screen with us. Let me check this message. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Hold on. Hold on 1 minute. Wait. Okay. No, we're good. All right. Okay, no problems. Here we go. We are live. We are good. Everything is good. Let's see what we got here. I'm working at the same time, guys. You missed that song? You missed that song? Okay, let's send out some hold on, let me get up on the panel here. Okay, that's better. I don't like that today, though. Not a fan of that red today. I'm going to go blue. We're going blue. We're going right there. All right, that's what we're going to go with. Okay, good. We are good to go. All right, good morning, guys. Mr. Adam Kawfee. I'm going to be late this morning. I'm going to have to tell them I was on one of these mornings. I just cannot walk away. Oh, my God. Adam. Adam. Coffee, have it. Without coffee, you can't start the day. I'm sorry. You got on the same color shirt as the cartoon character I'm making right now. There you go, Bambi. This is how it goes. You brought the cannolis, you? Stephen Morinello, I want to thank you for the cash app this morning. It is appreciated more than you will ever know. So I do appreciate any donations that come through the channel. So thank you. Thank you, Stephen Morinello. Delilah, we hope you're well out there. We're not sure where in the world you are right now, but we send our love to Delilah. Hope that she is well. And Mike F., we continue praying for Mike F. Everything works out for him. Wow, Bambi, that's crazy. Same shirt. That's hysterical. Wow. I got the text. Hello, Pete Rizzolo. Good morning. So we always got to send. Hey, this is the way the thing works. The thing works like this. Is that WOC coming in for a little morning coffee with us? Hello. Watcher Crazy. Always great to see you. It is crazy. We got cannolis on the bar. We got espresso. We got Adam saying hello to Pete Rizzolo. And that's what we got right here. Let's see if we can pull in 25 piece. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, good morning, Pete Rizzolo. Yes, I see you over there. Brian's in the house this morning. Nice to see Brian. Ricky Dickerson's up there. All right, Ricky Ricks. Okay. Sweet Tea, the underboss is here. Sven Larson up top. Nice. The best. We got the best over here. Forget about it. We got the best. Good to see you, too. It's always good. Munches. So what's going on, Munchie? Bill C., good morning. Hello, Bill C. It's not really a show. We just have coffee, come up with a bullshit topic every day, and talk about it. And that's where we're at. But the coffee is the best. It is the best. So we send our love and support out to those that need it. All right, get it. Yeah, that's what it is. Good morning, Munchie saying good morning, everyone. All right. So I got to take the wall down. I'm going to spackle all the holes that are in the wall and repaint the studio. I just feel I like clean. I'm crazy for clean. So we're going to take down all the pictures, everything. We're going to spackle. We're going to paint. Same color. Because I love this color. It's just a nice color for the show. For the studio. I tried black. It was ugly. I didn't like the black. So we're going to stay with this. White's a little too bright. This is a nice soft. We call it an earth tone for those that don't know. Hello, Cheech. For those that don't know colors and stuff like that, it's called an earth tone. This is an earth tone, guys. The light beiges, the grays, not the whites, but the linen whites, all of that. That is called an earth tone. Is this like a weekend? No, it takes me not too long. Oh yeah, cleaning up the trim. Nah, it takes. I don't know when I'll do it. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, maybe over the weekend. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe Saturday. No big emergency, but I got holes that are in the walls. You know, just got to make it look nice. Got to take care of you. Listen, my grandmother lived in the projects. Both my grandmother and my nana lived in the projects. They kept those housing apartments like they were a castle. They were so appreciative for what they had. Newark Housing Authority, public housing, whatever you want to call it, the projects. My grandmother kept her project apartment. It was like a palace, palazzo. And my nana, the same thing. They were so grateful. I don't know. Yeah, I guess. It just takes me a minute. It's only this area, Pete. And I want to widen the view. So we're going to see. But I like the setup. Hello, Osada Treats. I see you. Good morning. And here's where we're at. Last night we had fun on the live. Stoop Live last night. That was fun. They were trying to force me to go to the Belmont. Jay-Z says, don't go to the Belmont. Stay inside. Stay home. So I stayed home. But they were trying to force me to go to the Belmont last night. But I didn't go for it. If I didn't go live, I may have gone. You know what I mean? So I'm sure it will look great no matter what. Yeah. Oh, I always go with the same color, Pete. Walmart paint. $15 for a gallon. The only problem with what I do at night, Adam, I can't really see the chat that well. Pete, I buy paint at Walmart, $15 a gallon flat. Because I don't have any kids running around here. I use flat. I always use flat anyway. I don't use eggshell. I use flat paint, old-fashioned flat paint. That's what I like. I like flat. That's me. Just a nice look. Flat paint is a soft look. You got kids running around, pets, you got to have eggshell. And then semi-glosses for the trim. Hello, Barry. Sometimes going out too much, you might run into the devil's herd. Be careful. The devil's herd is everywhere. You'll see. The devil's herd is everywhere. Nice to see you. Newark riots in 1967 caused Marvin Hagel's mother to move him and siblings to Brockton, Mass. One of the greatest middleweights ever. Oh, he was here in Newark, yeah. We just had our apartment painted. 1,200 square feet, 1,000. Nice. That's not bad, Pete. That's a very good price. For a Gino, it's worth it. Now, when you rent in New Jersey, they are obligated to paint for you every 3 or 5 years. I'm not sure what the rule is. When you rent an apartment in New Jersey, they're obligated to paint for you every 3 to 5 years. But I don't want anybody in here painting. I'll do it myself. I don't need anybody coming in my place. No outsiders allowed. Once I got the key, that is it. Hello, Brooklyn. Good to see you this morning. Once I got the key to this apartment 10 years ago, right now, this week. Well, wow. This Sunday, 10 years ago, is when I decided I will be moving in to this place. Good morning, Brooklyn. Munchie, good morning, Brooklyn. Adam, good morning, Brooklyn. No one painted for me on Cuso. Yeah. Yeah. That's correct. We take care of it. Yeah, I don't know. That's what they told me. I don't know. I use a nice roller, yeah. Yeah, got to do it. Nobody painted for you on Cuso Street? How many rooms was that on Cuso Street? Did you have, is that a 2-bedroom? Good morning, Brooklyn, from Pete Rizzolo. Yeah. Those apartments over there, they're nice. Oh, the rent was cheap. Yeah, the rent's not bad here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 2-bedroom, 1-bedroom. Peter, good morning from Brooklyn. 1-bedroom, 1 bath, and a living room. So like what I have here. What about the kitchen? Was it eating kitchen? I got a nice sized kitchen over here. Thankfully, I got a nice sized kitchen. Yeah. So it works out well. I got a nice eating kitchen. My room is a decent size, my bedroom. My family room is a nice size. Yeah. The garage on Cuso. Eating kitchen. Beautiful. 1-bedroom, 1 bath, living room, eating kitchen. What more do you need? What do you need to live? Right? You don't need anything. Patty Dilly, good morning from Adam Cavoursier. Osada comes in at 7:15. That's when he comes in. Well, we're going to talk Gianni Russo right now. We're going to get into Gianni Russo. We'll see what this is all about, this guy. I don't even know. I have no idea what his story is. Somebody asked to do this, and we're going to do it. So Gianni Russo from The Godfather is what we're talking today. Thursday Coffee Talk live on YouTube. Gianni Russo played Carlo in The Godfather. Look at that thumbnail. Not a bad thumbnail. Yeah. Not bad. Not a bad thumbnail. Yeah, what do you need, Pete? Really, think about it. What do you need? Good morning, Dave T. Hope you're well out there. Always a pleasure to see you. Yeah. Wow. It's crazy. Bambi already said no flowers. Let's see what we got for Gianni Russo. Let's see. Where are we? All right, let's talk Gianni Russo. Let's see if we're giving him flowers. Let's keep going here. Let's get rolling. Let's keep going. Here we go. 37 seconds. We talk Gianni Russo. Warm up that coffee.
It's the Tommy Stigs Show in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, all right, here we go. Gianni Russo. Fun facts about the actor from The Godfather, Gianni Russo. I'm going to go down the list, no particular order, and we're going to see where it takes us, and we'll see what the flowers are. Right now, we give everybody the benefit of the doubt. We start out with a bouquet of flowers. We throw the penny in and the aspirin, and then as we go through the shows, we see disgrazia ad animale, no flowers, whatever we have had some big surprises here, guys. We thought we were going well, and then all of a sudden they turned into a demon. So, fun facts about Gianni Russo, actor, singer, entrepreneur, best known for playing the ill-fated Carlo Rizzi in The Godfather. His real-life backstory is wilder than the movies. Ranging from childhood illness and mafia ties to surviving multiple federal indictments and an infamous meeting with Pablo Escobar. These are all self-proclaimed. So here are some of the most fascinating facts about his life. Now, he did have polio. So that's a tough thing. The guy did have polio. Now, not many know about polio, but that was not a good thing. Yeah. It's not a good thing. He had polio. So he was quarantined for years. To help him pass the time and regain his strength, he was gifted a transistor radio, which sparked his early love for music. Good morning, Beantown. Mob errand boy. Before becoming an actor, Russo worked as a teenage errand boy and messenger for legendary mafia boss Frank Costello. Well, that's kind of that's not out of the normal for the time period and the area. The Godfather was his first acting job. Russo had absolutely no prior acting experience before landing the role as Carlo Rizzi in the iconic 1972 film Good Morning, Silent One. He secured the role by acting as an intermediary between Paramount Pictures and Mafia Don Joe Colombo Sr. All right, so let's see. And counter with public, he was shot. Russo shot and killed a man in self-defense at a Las Vegas club. That's a known fact. We know about that. I've heard about that many times. In 1988, fearing retaliation, he reached out to mobster John Gotti, who allegedly arranged a meeting with with Pablo Escobar. Instead of harming him, Escobar turns out to be a massive Godfather fan and spared Russo the condition that they reenact the famous scene when Carlo is killed. I don't know if I agree with all of this stuff. I can't confirm this stuff. What the hell is all of this shit? He met Escobar? Okay, but because John Gotti said, yeah, come on now. A-list mentors. Russo frequently brags. Oh, okay. Self-proclamation. Now we got, these are self-proclamations. A-list mentor. He frequently brags that he is the only person to have Marlon Brando as a personal acting coach and Frank Sinatra as a personal vocal coach. That's not far-fetched. That's not out of the ordinary. It's because he was in Hollywood. Yeah. I don't believe the Gotti Escobar thing. I got what the fuck? It's hysterical. Secret love life. He always claimed in interviews that he had long-term romantic relationship and trysts with Hollywood legends like Dionne Warwick, Marilyn Monroe, and Zsa Zsa Gabor. Again, this is not that far-fetched either. This is no big deal. This is what happens in Hollywood. They're banging it out. I can't say yes, I can't say no, but who knows? It's what goes on out there, especially in those years. Everybody was banging. Filthy motherfuckers. Entrepreneur and crooner. Along with touring his one-man multimedia show, he is an accomplished singer who released the album Reflections as a tribute to Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin. He also founded a specialty food line that licenses name from The Godfather. Okay, here we go. Okay, sad facts. Let's go over some sad facts about Gianni Russo. Best known for playing Carlo Rizzi in The Godfather, endured a severely impoverished and tragic early life. We heard about this. Is true. He had polio. Very, very sad situation. He was confined to a hospital. This is tough stuff. He sustained 2 broken ribs and a chipped elbow on the set of The Godfather after a violent, unscripted beating from co-star James Caan. From what I heard, James Caan did give him a little beat down because he really didn't like him. Now, I don't know if that's true. I can't say. So I don't know. He gave him a little beat down. So I'm not sure. He didn't like him. On-set abuse. During the filming of the famous domestic abuse scene in The Godfather, his co-star James Caan allegedly took the violence too far. Caan reportedly chipped Russo's elbow and broke 2 of his ribs, and Russo claimed Caan also threw a heavy stick at him. The two actors notoriously disliked each other and maintained a tense relationship. He busted his ass. Medellin cartel, I'm not going to get into that garbage. Pablo Escobar put a bounty on Russo, forcing him to fly to Colombia and negotiate for his life. That's just a little embellishment. That might be a self-proclamation. We're not going to go with self-proclamations. We don't like that shit. You could tell somewhat what's real and somewhat what's fake, okay? Involvement with the mob. This is no problem with the mob. This is no big deal. Growing up, Russo became an associate and messenger for notorious mobster Frank Costello. Being tethered to the mafia at a young age exposed him to immense danger and a life immediately tied to organized crime. No problem. No problem with that. This is normal. The mob thing. It's no big deal. Loss of Marilyn Monroe. Russo claims to have had a close, foundational friendship and intimate relationship with actress Marilyn Monroe. But so did a million other guys. You ain't special. You ain't special for banging it out with Marilyn. She went a lot of places. Whom he met when he was a teenager. He later became a vocal advocate for reopening the investigation into her death, continually expressing sorrow over possession. So he wants to. He's an advocate to open up the death file. He wants to open up the death file of Marilyn Monroe. He feels that it wasn't investigated deeply enough. Now there's links to politicians and gangsters and a whole bunch of things. So it's hard to say. Who knows? But he feels it's necessary to open up that investigation. Wow. Well, actor and entrepreneur Gianni Russo had an estimated net worth upwards of $2 million. He built his wealth primarily through his acting career, most notably as Carlo Rizzi of The Godfather. Listen, he took advantage of the situation. The Godfather was a big thing, and he earned money off the name and the notoriety of The Godfather. You can't blame him for that. So he's worth about $2 million. And he's a successful entrepreneur, ventures a music career and best-selling books. Key stream revenues for Carlo Rizzi. Gianni Russo, a.k.a. Carlo Rizzi. Oh, Maria, your hair looks beautiful today. Entertainment. Okay, key revenue, entertainment. He's very smart. He made some revenue streams. It looks like that's all he did, Pete Rizzolo. Here's his revenue streams. Let's see. Entertainment. Though best known for his role in The Godfather, he has appeared in over 46 films. Oh, there you go. There's your answer, Pete Rizzolo. 46 films, including Seabiscuit and Any Given Sunday. He is also a touring singer and entertainer. All right. You got to give the credit where credit is due. Yeah. So he's worth $2 million. All right. So he started with zero. He's worth a nice $2 million. Brand licensing. Russo developed the licenses, the Corleone brand. The featuring licensed products included the Corleone Italian foods. Okay, nice. Don Corleone organic Italian vodka and Gianni Russo wines. Publisher. He's a publisher. He authorized the best-selling books, Hollywood Godfather, My Life in the Movies, as well as The Mob and Mafia Secrets. Real estate. Here he is. Real estate and business. He previously owned nightclubs and a prominent restaurant in Las Vegas, Gianni Russo State Street, and continues to generate income through public appearances and brand tours. So, okay, so maybe he's an embellishment. Maybe he embellishes a little. I guess. 46 films. I never recognized him in any. Exactly. So very, very small impact overall in the world of Hollywood, Bambi. But as far as hustle, you can't knock the hustle. He went with it and he became a millionaire with it. I don't know how much he made in The Godfather, but he became a millionaire off the notoriety of The Godfather. So where's the bad negatives? I don't know. Seems like a hustler, just a regular Italian guy chasing that nickel and not being involved in the mob. A couple of restaurants, nightclubs. I don't know. Does he embellish? I'm sure, as many do. Probably does embellish a bit. So I don't know. Interesting. No, we don't know anything unless we were there. You see, that's what it is when you do a little bullshit research. You don't know anything. Nobody knows facts. Me, Bill, Don. We don't know anybody that says they know facts. Step off. Back up because you don't know facts. Nobody knows facts unless you were right there watching with your own eyes. Me. So I go a little bit. So what is he a douchebag for, Barry? Why are we not giving flowers? Where are we with that? Where's the non-flowers? He hit Mario Puzo's sister. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, then if he did that, then he's a douchebag. Right. Where do we hear that from, though? Where do we hear that from? James Caan, another fucking embellisher? Yeah, James Caan didn't get the flowers, remember? He hit women, too. So be careful. James Caan was a douchebag, we found out. We didn't get flowers. Al Ruddy. Okay, so Al Ruddy wanted to sell a book, so he put that in there. You see? Gotta watch these people too, Bambi. They're trying to sell a book. They put stuff in there. I didn't see the offer, Bambi. Is it worth the watch? I gotta check it out. I gotta check that out. That's on Paramount. I have Paramount. So it's worth the watch? I gotta check it out. That's good. No flowers. He hit a woman. How many women did he hit? I don't know. I wasn't there. He created an okay life for himself. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'll check it out. Thank you, Bambi, for the yeah. All right. Sidgy, what's going on? He's a hustler, but if he's hitting women, he's not getting flowers. But the hustle, I'm not going to knock the hustle. Okay, I'm interested in that, Bambi. Good, thank you. Hello, Arlene. Bambi's giving out some advice to wives. No flowers. He hit women. How many women did? Yeah, I'm not going to knock the hustle, but if he knocked on women, I'm going to knock his fucking block off. That's what he will do. He's a motherfucker. He gets a prickly cactus. He's definitely a hustler and an earner, but feel he doesn't deserve the flowers from the social club. Bang! We're going to go with a no on the flowers. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll respect the hustle as men that have to provide in life. We'll respect the hustle. But the flowers, we're going to put them upside down. We're going to give him burnt flowers, okay? We're going to burn the motherfucking flowers and give them to him. Ashes. He gets ashes. He hit a woman. There's nothing to talk about. There's nothing to talk about. Everything gets lost. You lose all validity as soon as you raise your hands to a woman. You are not a man. A man does not hit a woman, regardless of the situation, unless it is life-threatening and you feel that you can't overpower that woman and get out of this situation. You will live with this burden for the rest of your life if you put your hands on a woman, no matter what the situation is. There's never, ever a reason to put your hands on a woman's face, squeeze her arms. No. I'm sorry, I can't. You're not a man. You're not a man. Do you want that done to your wife or your daughter or your granddaughter? Think about it. There's nothing ever. No, you can't give me a valid reason. Life-threatening, you're going to die. So you might have to do something. If you can't restrain, what are you going to do? It's got to be death, not even injury. She hit you with a frying pan, you take that shit. Right? She hit you with a fucking bowl of macaroni, you got to take that shit. I'm sorry. I could never do it. Turn the other cheek, walk away, get out of the situation. Whatever you got to do, walk fast. Just get out of it. Yeah. Yeah, this sounds very hard, Bambi, but I'm sure it becomes a very, very, very difficult situation. So, Gianni Russo, you dirty motherfucker. If you hit a woman, in reality, you're a garbage pail, and you go in the garbage pail. You got me? You understand, Russo? Ma disgrazia di animale. That's why his podcast is dead. People are not liking him. Hello, Joe A67. There are many people on YouTube that are vocal about doing that to women. I can't see it. My personal opinion. You could have your own opinion. I don't care what the hell you think. This is just my personal opinion. This is my space, right? That's how I feel. That's how I feel about it. I don't know. That's how I feel about it. But everybody is different. Seriously. Everybody is different. You know what I mean? Yes. All right. Yes. That is it. That is what it is. Okay, where are we here? Let me check something here. Where are we? Oh, I don't have it. Yeah. All right. Yep. All right, let's have this coffee, guys. Let's have this coffee. Let's finish up this coffee talk right here this morning. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning. I hope you guys are having a good day. I am. Starting off right. Let's see where. Let's fix this. Let's put that back right there. We are not. Get rid of that banner. I love this thing. This YouTube is something else. I love working with this thing. I really do. It really is something. Yes. All right. Let's see what we got here. What are we doing here? Where are we going here? All right. Let's get back on screen. Let's pour a little hot coffee. Shirt change? No shirt changes. I'm comfortable in this shirt. This is a good one. The color is all right. Matches the wall. And Bambi did a video with me with this shirt. Yeah. Yes. Got to warm up that coffee. Got to warm it up. All right. Let's do a little Machiavelli minute. I'm out of weed and it sucks. That's a problem. Well, I don't know that problem, but that sounds like a problem. Can you fix that problem, you? You got to load up your weed. Load it up. Load it up. What are you doing? Huh. Huge problem. I could see. I can understand that. It's like me being out of coffee, I guess. I can't imagine being out of coffee. I bought 2 nice cans yesterday. They were on sale for $4.99 a can. Patty Daily. ShopRite has coffee's on sale. Got to go to the dispensary? Yeah. It's an hour away. Uh-huh. Oh, well, what are you going to do? I got them on every corner over here, Bambi. Dispensaries are on every corner over here. Drive-thrus and everything. We have a drive-thru over here. Can you imagine a drive-thru dispensary, Pete Rizzolo? That's what we have around here in Bloomfield. No, I don't do it, but I'm saying we got a drive-thru. You pull up. It's crazy. Oh, med only. Oh, no, we're not med only here. You can go buy it like it's a liquor store around here, I believe. I don't think there's any restrictions here. It's, what do you call that? Standard order every 2 weeks, never run out. My cousin works on a farm in Maine. But Pete, we can just walk in, right? It's like a liquor store or candy store today, I believe. I don't know. I don't think we need anything. Yeah. Well, you put it off. Yeah. Who can you blame when you put things off? You can't blame anybody when you put things off. Okay. All right. The first woman to answer, Machiavelli or the Catholic Minute? What do you want? Uh-oh, where's my mouse? What are we going with here, guys? Good morning, Paula. Good to see you. Good morning, everyone. My brother is over from Florida, so I'm staying in London. Ah, nice. Oh, 18. Oh, we can buy it just like alcohol. Okay. Machiavelli. Here we go. There we go. Let's get into a little Machiavelli over here. Let's see what this guy's talking about today. Let's go.
Tommy Stigs explores the sinister mind of Niccolo Machiavelli. I step inside where the cold truth cuts so carefully. Tommy Stigs explores the sinister mind of Niccolo Machiavelli.
Okay. Here we go. Let's see what Machiavelli's message this morning was. This is 3 hours ago that I got this message. Wow. Oh, okay. Here it is. Machiavelli's message this morning was about failure. Okay, Niccolo Machiavelli believed that failure is a natural byproduct of ambition and that inaction is far more dangerous. To Machiavelli, calculated risk and boldness were essential. While ambitious mistakes are recoverable, standing still guarantees ruin. Okay, so you can't stand still. You can't remain stale. All right. All right. Ultimate failure arises from a lack of adaptability, relying too heavily on luck and ignoring reality. Machiavelli's core philosophies on failure center on a few key principles. Action over inaction. He famously advised that it is better to make mistakes of ambition and not mistakes of sloth. Bold, decisive action, even if it leads to an occasional misstep, it's preferable to paralysis. The danger of complacency. If you are complacent, Machiavelli pointed out that a major human failing is the inability to anticipate a storm while the sea is calm. That's right. I'm always ready for something. A failure to prepare for adversity ensures a crisis will catch you totally off guard. I am ready for any crisis at any time. I am ready to change up the script immediately. Mastery of fortune. Machiavelli argued that fate or fortuna controls roughly half of human affairs, while individual skill controls the rest. Those who fail rely solely on luck and do not build adaptable systems to withstand the changing tides. That could be said for a YouTuber too. Yeah. The flattery trap. Leaders often fall because their courts are filled with sycophants. They're simps, basically. Surrounding yourself only with people who tell you what you want to hear blinds you to the truth and leads to catastrophic decisions. You are lost. What a nice message today from Machiavelli. I love it. Here we go. That was a nice Machiavelli minute. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm not going to repeat it. It's not necessary. You heard it the first time. You don't have to hear it the second time. Absorb it. Go back and listen to it because it's fucking incredible. Let's go. Let's do a little Catholic minute this morning. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
He speaks of the blessed ones, faithful lives we've told for our heart. To mystis Catholic minute, reading so.
Bow your heads, please. Can I have a moment? Can I please have a moment, Social Club crew? Let's get silent for 1 minute. Chill out. Let me say the Hail Mary for all of us and all of those that do need it. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Prayers out to those that need it. On June 18th, the Catholic Church celebrates the feast days of several significant saints, most notably Saint Elizabeth of Shonau. The key saints celebrated on this day include Saint Elizabeth of Shonau, a 12th century German Benedictine mystic visionary and the best known for her spiritual revelations and guidance to church leaders. Okay, so she was an advisor. Saint Mark of Marcellian, twin brothers. I'm sorry. Saint Mark, as well as his brother Marcellian, twin brothers and Roman deacons who were martyred, killed for their Christian faith during the reign of the emperors. Saint Gregory Barbarigo, a 17th century Italian bishop on Padua and a cardinal known for his zeal and implementing the reforms of the Council of Trent and promoting education. Santa Marina, the monk, a revealed desert monastic in early Christian history who lived a life of asceticism. All right, so there is your Catholic Minute today. Yeah, we always hear about these martyrs. We don't like hearing about these martyrs. It is not good. It really bothers me when I hear the martyrs. It really does, I got to tell you. The martyr part just gets me. It just gets me good. And I don't know if it gets you good, but martyrs, it's just something, you know? Bro, I'm trying not to wake up so I can go back to sleep after Tommy. Trying not to wake up so all right, then we're going to keep it a little munchy. Munchie, you woke up just for Tommy Stigs Social Club? Did you really? For coffee? That is nice of you. Mm-hmm. All right, we're going to hit the bullet points and we're out of here. We ain't staying too long. Before we hit the bullet points, let's get into a couple of clips, okay? Why don't we get into a couple of clips here? Share the screen. Here we go. Let's let Uncle Badass get us in. Let's start off with our uncle, our favorite uncle. He is the best guy around. So let's go with Uncle Badass to kick us off this morning. See what he has for us on this Thursday.
Fucking morning! It's Thursday! Now get your ass up! Don't you dare coast just because the weekend's in sight. That snooze button is a fucking trap, and you're smarter than that. This is where you prove the last 3 days weren't a fluke. Don't drag yourself out of that bed like it's on fire. Look in the mirror and nod at the baddest motherfucker alive! Now go own this fucking day! Want this alarm every morning? It's waiting in my
Wow, he's angry this morning, Uncle. Uncle Badass is not happy this morning. He's a little angry, I think I would say. Let's go with a couple of Carlo Rizzi clips, and then we'll get right out of here. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what this one is. Let's see what, hold on a minute. Let me fix this here. Hold on. Hold on. Let's do this here. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's put this up. There we go. I got it. There we go. Here we go. Hold on a minute.
Rizzi first appears in the final flashback of The Godfather Part 2, introduced by Sonny at the Corleone table, and to his sister Connie. At first, he seems polite, eager to fit in, but soon after marrying into the family, his true nature shows. Carlo is insecure, bitter about being excluded from real business, and takes it out on Connie through abuse. His violence draws Sonny's fury, leading to the infamous street beating. Humiliated and resentful, Carlo becomes the perfect pawn for Barzini. He lures Sonny into a trap by attacking Connie again, knowing she will call her brother. Sonny rushes to help, only to be gunned down at the toll booth. After Vito's death, Michael rises to power and plays the patient game. He convinces Carlo that he's forgiven, even promising him a future in Nevada. Believing the lie, Carlo relaxes. But after the baptism sequence, Michael makes his move. Michael has Carlo brought into his office at the Corleone compound. Carlo is nervous, but Michael stays calm. He tells him the family knows everything, that he set Sonny up at the causeway. Carlo denies it, but Michael keeps pressing until he admits it, blaming Barzini for pulling him in with promises of money and power. Michael then assures Carlo he won't be harmed, only sent away from the family business. Carlo believes him and gets into a car thinking he's headed to the airport. Instead, Clemenza strangles him from the back seat. Carlo is executed for betraying the family, ending the life of the man whose betrayal destroyed Sonny and nearly fractured the family. Carlo Rizzi entered as an outsider seeking power, but left as one of the most despised traitors in the Corleone saga.
Wow, that was a good story. That was a great clip. Luckily we got a really good clip on that. That is excellent. I like it. Yes, I do. I like it. That was good. That was very good. Interesting. Okay, I got to take this fucking call. All right. Give me a minute here. I got a lot going on here, guys. Give me a minute. We'll be right back. That was it. They did do a great summary on that. Really, really was great. They did an incredible summary. That's obviously it's all AI stuff, but it did work out well. I liked it. You never know what you're going to find out there on the internet. It's they got some good. You got some good stuff you can find out there, and a lot of summaries of different movies and things like that. I mean, it was really that was really something. I got to tell you, that broke it down beautifully. It really did. You know? Wow, why is this so big here? Hold on. 1 minute here. Okay, perfect. Beautiful. Yeah, I got a lot going on. I'm working. I'm doing things. A lot happening. All right, let's go down some bullet points here. Okay, we got a problem out there in Central Park. Well, New York City. 18-year-old boy killed by a horse. This horse thing in New York City is bad. Hello, RoboCop. Oh, Russo is a fraud? Yeah. Yeah, Paramount has that. I'm going to take a look at that. Yeah, we figured out that Russo, he's not getting flowers over here, RoboCop, 100%. So a horse got spooked, and an 18-year-old tourist died yesterday. These horses, they get spooked and they run off. They're animals. You don't know what an animal's thinking. Just like a dog, you never know what the dog is thinking. You just don't know. 78-year-old woman passing out pamphlets in the Bronx for the church. Shot in the leg. Terrible. Terrible. 78 years old. She got shot in her leg in the Bronx. Let me ask you people this. Now, I don't have to do this, but do you have a secret snack? Hello? Do you have a secret? No, the tourist, he was just riding in the thing, and the horse went crazy. Do you have a secret snack stash? That is the question. Many people surveyed said they have their Oreos hidden in the house. I don't have that problem. Bon Jovi coming up. Bon Jovi, apparently we're going to have the best Bon Jovi concert in history. If any of you are Bon Jovi fans, yeah, the environment's terrible. The horses, they got to go. Bon Jovi fans, if you are fans, I think there was a concert this summer in New Jersey. It's going to be incredible. 10 a.m. this morning, put on your transistor radio, put whatever you want on. Today is the ticker tape parade for the Knicks, for the Knickerbockers. It's going to be out of control. The confetti is ready. They're going to be throwing confetti all over it. Blake Shelton, country music star, will be celebrating the nation's 250th birthday. So Blake Shelton has signed on. Check mark for that country legend. Yes, they're healthier versions. You don't need junk. All right. Apple. Hey, you guys that use Apple products, I'm not an Apple fan. I'll never fall into that trap. I don't do apples. All right. I don't eat apples. I don't like apples. I only like Apple Crisp. I love Apple Crisp with vanilla ice cream. You can't go wrong with that. Come on. But Apple prices are going through the roof. Now let's talk about this reason why. Apple prices are going to spike right now. Your services, your phone prices, now your insurance for your phone is going to go up. Apple is going to have a surge in pricing. Stay tuned. Put the seatbelt on. You're about to get hit. If you need new Apple products, you are in trouble. And your services, your service fees, you got iCloud and all that other bullshit. Here's the reason. Storage issues. But how much fucking storage do people need? We're going through the roof with Apple prices, and the reason is storage. Why do we need all this fucking storage? What has happened to the world? Oh my God. For people my age, you know what storage is? Do you know what storage is for people my age? It is shoe boxes in Nana's basement. Do you understand? It is shoe boxes and bins in Grandma's attic. That was our storage. We had a record player for the music. We didn't store it in a fucking cloud. We had a record player, which I still do have. What's going on? Now this basement is loaded. Pictures, it's all kinds of things, immigration papers, you name it. It's all in a fucking shoebox. Where are we going with all this shit? Anyway, it's all going through the roof. So stay tuned, Apple people. Get ready, because here it comes. Bills happen. Bills happen. Everybody has bills. Some people have unexpected bills. Hello, Gary. Billshappen.com. This is loan sharking legally. Billshappen.com. Cash right now. Don't take it if you can't pay it. Anybody that was a loan shark could tell you this. They tell this to their clients. Don't take this money. Al, don't take this money if you can't pay it back. Billshappen.com. It's a fucking loan shark. And unbelievable. It's unbelievable. The pill, the birth control pill. Now, this is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. The birth control pill is linked. Listen to me. Gianni Russo is a good friend of yours? Okay, Gary, very nice. Good. A lot of people don't like him. There's varying opinions on him. So a lot of people don't like him, Gary, but if he's your friend, blessings to your friend. Listen, the birth control pill is now linked to something here. Emotional eating. Are you a jerk off to do a study like this? Are you a jerk off? Eating is, no matter what, all eating is linked to emotional situations. What? You think the pill is making people eat in an emotional way? Some people get depressed, they don't eat. Some people get excited, they don't eat. Some people get depressed, they eat. Some people get excited, they do eat. It's all emotional. What the fuck are you talking about? You needed a study for this? You needed a study to tell you that eating is an emotional-based thing? Of course it's emotional. Now, if you're Italian, it's a whole different situation. I said this many times here before. When you're Italian, somebody dies, we eat. Somebody's born, we eat. Somebody graduates, we eat. Somebody retires, we eat. We have birthdays, we eat. We eat. So this is a bullshit study. I'm not going for it. The Knicks are going to the White House. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, butterballs, and I still use the polyo containers, Brooklyn. Everything's in a polyo container. Hello, Sundance. So I'm not going to put the pill as a reason. I'm not going with that one. The Knicks are going to the White House. Very nice. If you're going to the ticker tape parade today, no bags, no bottles, no nothing, just pure joy in New York City today for the Knickerbockers. All right. Luigi Mangioni's claiming little Lubats. That's why he shot the guy. No shit. No fucking shit. Of course you're nuts. Sub sandwiches at the wake. Of course. Pete, it's what we do. Listen, Luigi Mangioni's saying he was insane. He was mentally unstable. No fucking shit, you're mentally unstable. I don't know if that's such a good defense aspect, Luigi. I got to be quite honest with you. I'm not sure if that's a mental illness. No fucking, really? No shit. You're going to use mental, you're going to use that your brain was off. That's why, of course, we know this. Nobody just walks up to somebody and clips him in the middle of Manhattan if they ain't crazy, sick in the fucking head. Now that defense, I'm not going for it. Because listen to me, Your Honor, Judge Jory, whoever's going to judge this guy. Of course he's insane. Hello. Of course he's insane, which is more of a reason to put him in a fucking jail for the rest of his life. Okay, he's claiming mental insanity. So what happens when he gets out on the street? Let's just say they let him go because he's mentally insane and it's proven. So now we're going to let the mentally insane guy go out there who shot somebody cold blood in the back of his head or in his back on the street. Listen. Luigi needs to burn, all right? He needs to burn. But there is prosecutorial misconduct, so there are going to be things, so we don't know. He's a douchebag. Let's go over to surveillance. It's worse. Oh, okay, Bambi. I don't know. They blame it on everything. Why not this? Oh, Arlene, as a defense team, it's worth a shot. He's buried. He hunted him down for days. No mental plea. There you go, Ricky. I agree on that. He hunted him down for days. No mental plea going to save him. Because you don't get out unless the doctor says, oh, yeah, oh, okay. So it was premeditated. Sorry, guys. Yeah, listen, as Ricky said, this is premeditated. He could go to an insane asylum instead of prison. This is true. Yeah, that might happen. Good comment. Good comment. That's very possible. I think you'd rather be in prison than in an insane asylum, but that's just say, well, you know, Luigi gets flowers, Bill C. You're crazy. Okay, the last thing, we got surveillance data. This is big. Hold on, guys. We're being surveilled. Surveillance data. Pricing based on algorithm as well as your interest. So Bambi is looking for new stockings, okay? Bambi needs new stockings. So Bambi says, I need new stockings in conversation with somebody. Then Bambi goes to the internet to try to buy stockings. The algorithm, and it's called surveillance data, is going to jump up the prices of the stockings when Bambi clicks on it. Maybe $2 or $3 more than somebody else. But your data is being sold because we are under surveillance every single minute of every single day. So Bambi, those stockings, they're going to cost more. Don't talk about it. Just shop. I got to be honest with you. I heard this report this morning. Pricing is based on algorithm as well as your interests. They know your interests. And this is the truth. Because anything I search for Cadillac, I see pricing changes. This is very sad what's going on, guys. We're fucked. Let me use Kawfee as an example. Hold on a minute. Now listen. A lot of times people buy on the first item that they see. It's known I drink coffee and I buy coffee. So I go on Amazon because I wanted to get coffee through Amazon. I needed it right away. Here's why, Sundance. Check this out. It was 9 o'clock at night. I ran out of coffee. I needed coffee for the next morning desperately. So I go on Amazon, Brooklyn. I go on Amazon. Now, I may have been talking to somebody and said I'm out of coffee. I wasn't going to shop, right? I went online, and the fucking pricing was out of control. You can have this by 4 a.m. I'm going to use a fake number here. A 10-piece of K-Cups. $7 at ShopRite. I'm just speaking like this. $7 at ShopRite, a 10-piece K-Cup. I go on, a 10-piece K-Cup, $25. A 32-piece K-Cup, $100. What? Then I went looking around for different things. I went back to the coffee. The price was down. Because that wasn't my search. This is crazy, guys. We're under internet surveillance all day. That's how you know when you talk about a dishwasher and you open up your phone and you see dishwashers everywhere. Every topic that you talk about, you get into your news feed. We got problems, guys. We got problems, guys. We are watched. For me, it doesn't make a difference. I don't give a fuck. But it's called surveillance data, and it is out there. It is everywhere. So be careful with the surveillance data. We got problems, guys. We definitely have some fucking problems, okay? Unbelievable. It really is fucking unbelievable. I got to tell you. We got problems. And what are you going to do? It is what it is. There's nothing we can do about it. We're stuck. All right, guys, listen, I got to get out of here. It's time for me to rock and roll tonight at the Social Club. We're either doing a one down or a stoop live like last night. Hello, Top Cutter. Great to see you this morning. Better late than never, of course. So tonight, stay tuned. We had a great time last night. We hit some good views last night. We got a nice 266 views last night on a show that we didn't even plan. We just pushed the button. Walked around the neighborhood. We did good yesterday. We got a nice 500 views on the channel. I think that's what we got last night. Let's see. It's all you guys. It's not me. Oh, no. I don't want that. I don't want that. I want this here. YouTube Studio. Where are we for last night? Live Spotlight. All right. Tuesday night, a nice 271 views. Last night, I don't know. We're growing slowly, guys. We did Uncle Badass, yes. We did Uncle Badass. Last night was fun, Sundance. Only thing about that, when I'm walking around, I can't really chat that much. It's a little difficult. So the 169th consecutive Coffee Talks is wrapping up. Now, we usually do this on a Sunday, but I feel it's necessary to do it today. We touched on the Godfather vibe a little bit. So we're going to go with this. You know what? I got to change my batteries. We're going to go with this. Sarah Collins is going to take us out with Speak Softly. I got to go. Have a blessed day. I do appreciate each and everybody that comes in. Those that drop cash apps, I do appreciate it. Everything is appreciated. Guys, I got to roll. I'll see you guys tonight on the Wind Down, Thursday Night Nonsense, or a Stoop Live. I may have a cigar tonight if it depends on what the weather is. I got to see. All right, Tommy Stigs wishing you well. Have a blessed day. Ciao for now.
Speak softly, love, and hold me warm against your heart. I feel your words, the tender, trembling moments start. We're in a world, our very own, sharing a love that only you have ever known. Wine-colored days warmed by the sun, deep velvet nights when we are one. Speak softly, love, so no one hears us but the sky. The vows of love we make will live until we die. My life is yours, and all because came into my world with love so softly love. Wine-colored days warmed by the sun, deep velvet nights when we are one. Speak softly, love, so no one hears us but the sky. The vows of love we make will live until we die. My life is yours, and all because you came into my